All right, welcome back, everybody. Forgive that reset there. Our internet connection doesn't want to cooperate today. If it cuts again, we won't come back. I only want to restart one time ever because I don't want everybody to have to sit waiting and checking if we're still coming on. But I do appreciate everybody's patience. So thank you for that. Thank you for coming back in. We're looking at Makeup Mom and Son with 929 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther up and over the 930 she's thinking about right now. She's officially on the road to 1K. We'd love to get her a little bit closer. I know that she's willing to swap playlists. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. The Lisa D. Delight Show, good to see you here. That channel was recently featured on Superchatters as well. And Southern Sandy, good to see you here. Thank you, everybody else, for coming back in. I believe everybody in the chat was here a few moments ago, but now we might have some new people coming in because we get new notifications and all that good stuff when we go live again. So we'll see what happens. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out there supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Makeup Mom and Son does pure variety on her channel. So she does some makeup videos, whether they are tutorials or get ready with me or unboxing videos, but she also mixes in a lot of other variety, including live streams, sometimes randomly, like these ones that say let's chit chat. She's got one scheduled for Tuesday. She's got one that just passed where there's Corinne from Lighthouse and Anchor Design, and we saw that channel in the first part of today's live stream. So I'm always happy to see creators collaborating together. Makeup Mom and Son has a lot of creative ideas when it comes to the idea of doing different live streams where everybody can benefit from some knowledge. Everybody can benefit by supporting each other with those types of collaborations. So I hope you'll connect with her. She's been a very generous and loyal and dedicated supporter and a dear friend for a long, long time. And you'll have to pardon me because I'm just looking at something in another window here. I forgot to change a setting. And like I said, if anybody wants to swap playlists with each other, everybody's free to do that. And if you have the ability to share today's stream out, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, that really helps as well. And then we got a few new channels in the chat because we had to restart. Tina Rollreg, good to see you here. Daddy Days, it's been a while. Great to have you back in the chat. Forgive me because I'm behind in the chat. I don't mean to miss anybody. Our featured channel for today is Jesse Miller Unboxings and More, Sweeney's Creek Farm. Thank you for coming back in. And it looks like we're doing okay. Yes, thank you. We had a tiny bit of snow, Hope Bus. I was actually spent the day in Toronto. So we saw a little bit of rain on the way there, snow on the way back, but nothing that is... Actually, I think the ground's got a little bit of snow on it for the first time now. It's the first time I'm actually seeing any that's sitting on the ground. So hopefully it's not going to be too crazy for anybody. Around here, Hope Bus happens to be a neighbor in southern Ontario, Canada, close to Niagara Falls, where I'm also close. Makeup Mom and Son has a series of videos going on right now, which is called What's That Channel About? These are interviews with different creators of different types. Some you've seen before, some we're going to meet for the first time when we're over there, but she does a very considerate and thoughtful job. I was very lucky to have been in that series and interviewed by Makeup Mom and Son. Of course, we've been friends a long time, so it turns into more of a discussion in that kind of a format, and she has been doing this for a while now, so is doing a great job. You'll meet lots of friends and family members over there as well. She will always allow and encourage people to connect in her live streams the same way that we are here. And then I did see Tina Rollreg, we changed our schedule. Yes, I always mix the times up, or I try to often, so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But today I had family obligations in the day, and I don't like to take the day off of Tuber Chat unless we absolutely have to. So I'd rather do a very late stream like this, but I'm happy we get to meet a few more creators this way, and hopefully everybody enjoys it. But we also just had a stream cut off for an internet connection, and now we're on part 2 of that same stream. So thank you for coming in. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I still had some names on the wheel. I'm not sure if Marino's Mysteries is with us, but I think everybody else is here. Artfully Blind with Diana. I'm just going to take a quick look and see if she came back over. Maybe not. But she happens to be a member and a dear friend. I'm just going to put her channel up for a second. We'll look at it quickly. She was here earlier with us. I'll take her channel off the wheel. I'll take Makeup Mom and Son off of there. We'll get some more names from our chat list here, which I've got with my ChatBot, my trusty Botissimo, which I didn't think was going to work. It happens to be working, so we're pleasantly surprised about that today. Artfully Blind with Diana is fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her on our channel. There's a lot more to this creator than art, and she does game nights, which we saw and visited yesterday, and then as well some variety also. But she's got a loyal and dedicated following, and as you can see, with well over 3,100 subscribers, there must be much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. She has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuber Chat for quite some time. So, Fanatic Guide, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Another stream where we have to do part 1 and part 2, if you can believe it. Coupon Gale was with us for quite a while. You have to forgive me while I do this manually today, a little bit different than I usually do, just because of that reset. And Bautissimo will pick up the slack in a little while. Mortgage with Me was with us a while ago. And we'll get some more names onto the wheel as time goes on. It's always not about just how long you're here. It's also about how active you are in the chat. Sweeney's Creek Farm, which we'll be looking at for the second time. So let me spin. We'll get another channel up here. Our featured channel for today is Jesse Miller Unboxings and More. I hope you'll connect with them. They've been a very supportive creator and a friend of Tuber Chat for a long time. We just recently featured them today because of the support that they've been giving to other creators lately, and the engagement here in Tuber Chat. Paulie 180 Animation Studios, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to, as long as everybody's still active. We should get around to everybody. I did not welcome everybody back by name who came in from the first half of the chat, but thank you all for being here. I do appreciate your patience, and now we get a chance to meet even more friends and family members than would have been in here. So, Mortgage with Me has 316 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther on the road towards 400. I'm still getting to know their content, and I can see I've already fallen behind. So I'm going to take one of your videos, add it into a special playlist I've made called Catch Up. What that will allow me to do is just kind of stay caught up with your channel, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And what I'm hoping with this channel is that we're going to get some knowledge about some saving money, some budgeting, debt reduction, and things like that. Wouldn't it be a wonderful world if, we all know that most of us are thinking about monetization when we have our YouTube channels, but once life's basic needs and wants are covered by some of the extra income that's going to come in from your YouTube channel, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could, first of all, maximize the impact of the expenses, but secondly, start to maximize the impact of the rest of the income that we're going to have coming in. So I hope from channels like this, we're going to learn a lot. Mortgage with Me has been extremely supportive and is here with us almost every single day since finding Tuber Chat, as a matter of fact. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They've been previously featured as well. We'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And since we're now officially in the second half of tonight's live stream, we will move a little bit faster than we usually do. So Coupon Gale is coming up right now. And this is a creator that has 2 channels, as a matter of fact. We'll look at both of those. And Gale Southern Living is right there. We'll look at that in a moment. These are the featured channels that they've got going on. I'm happy to see some familiar faces there. When you feature channels on your front page, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many creators' front pages. Of course, we do that collaboration there with Coupon Gale and with Gale Southern Living. So if you have featured Tuber Chat on your front page, just please make sure that I know so I can return the favor. Coupon Gale has 346 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they'll be thinking about here. And I'm going to take their latest video and just add it into a special catch-up playlist that I've made for myself so I can stay caught up with your channel and make sure I don't fall too far behind. Southern Sown and Grown, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Thank you, Mrs. VSNC09. And let us look at Gale Southern Living. Coupon Gale obviously is going to help us save some money as well, which is great. She's fully monetized over here on her main channel with super chats and memberships available with 1,470 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push Gale Southern Living a little bit closer to the 1,500 that they're thinking about. And it's good to see some family time here. That's my favorite thing. I was lucky to have some family time of my own earlier today. That's why we're doing such a late stream today. And we'll be back again in less than 12 hours, as a matter of fact. So I personally will, after we're done with Tuber Chat in about an hour or so, we'll hit the sack and get up fresh and early, and we will do an early live stream tomorrow. Red Ruby Sky, good to see you back in here. Forgive me, I did not put you on the wheel, but I've got you on there now. And Red Ruby Sky happens to be a member, and we always put the members on the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Gale Southern Living. I'm just going to check out your family Thanksgiving pre-celebration video here and add this into my catch-up list as well so I can stay caught up with both channels. I can't believe how far behind I'm falling with you. It becomes harder and harder the more we grow and the more we follow many more creators. It becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. So as long as everybody's always supporting each other as much as we all can, everybody will be just fine. And for some of the people who are not able to support due to other obligations and things like that, our life always gets in the way and stuff like that. As long as they're doing as much as they can, that will be great. And there are some creators who are able to be available a little bit more, and that will make up for that, and everybody will continue to grow and do well. So Scratch and PPA is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. They happen to be here as a beloved and dedicated moderator. Call Me Ender's birthday is in 11 days. I'm just making a note so I remember that. And we're looking at Scratch and PPA right now. Sparkles Hope Chest is in the house. I'm just going to put you on the wheel. Garden State Gardener, good to see you here. Sparkles Hope Chest happens to be a member, so I put them on the wheel right away. Scratch and PPA has 818 subscribers right now. Like I said, they're extremely supportive. One of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. They've built up quite a reputation, both as a supporter and a moderator. He moderates on dozens of channels, every channel that I'm involved with. Copper State Treasures, good to see you back at the house. Thank you for coming in. And I'm just going to set these reminders. You can see it always glitches. The one that's in the featured box never seems to have the reminder on, but the one that comes in the uploads, it's always there. But I set them every day. And Scratch and PPA is such an unbelievably overwhelming supporter for others, as we all know, that when you join him for a premiere that he runs every Tuesday, you will find a chat that is one of the most fast-paced, high-energy chats that you've seen. Faster than Superchat, faster than most out there, with the exception only of Garden State Gardener, because they've got a really wild Fun Day Sunday live stream that goes on. And Scratch and PPA does these premieres every Tuesday. They happen at 12:15 Eastern, around the lunch hour. I have an alarm set on my phone to make sure I don't miss them, and I barely ever do. But it is really fast-paced, high energy. Like I said, makes it a lot of fun to be a part of. Scratch and PPA does a very thorough and considerate job of featuring a different creator in every episode of his videos, which gives you now 46 opportunities to meet loyal and dedicated supporters who've had impact on one of the most supportive creators that I've met. So hopefully you'll connect with Scratch and PPA and meet more friends and family members over there. In this interactive series of videos, you have the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. And it makes that a lot of fun to be a part of and sets his series apart, makes it unique as well. The Stock Explorer is in the house. And they happen to be a member, so I'll put them on the wheel right away. Thank you for coming in. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And like I said, we'll push Scratch and PPA up a little bit farther. He's at 818 right now. I'm hoping we can get him rolling a little bit closer to the 900 he'll be thinking about, and get Scratch and PPA officially on the road to 1K. Now we're going to look at Emotion, another dear friend, somebody who's here as both a moderator and a gold member. So we see this channel every single day. And then as well, we will see their link dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. When I look for Emotion, I type in Emotion New Soul, because Emotion itself is such a popular word and name when we talk about YouTube, but this is an official music channel. Now, I type in Emotion New Soul, which I just copied into the chat. You can copy and paste that or type it out if you need to. You will run into this creator right away. And what you will find from this talented singer and songwriter with an official music channel is a mix of both videos, like music videos, with his original works, or compilations of either premieres or live streams where he includes his original works, which is really, really cool. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get there. He's also experimented with some reaction videos where he's having incredible success. Not every creator can just do any reaction and have it fly like this, but Emotion has put a lot of thought and consideration into the types of reactions that he's doing, also with this established channel, and therefore is really finding some wild success. We're watching this channel grow rapidly. He's going to have 2K anytime. I expect him to have it by the time I see him next Friday. We'll be here tomorrow morning though. And then, you know, look at this video from 8 days ago, 7,000 views. From 2 days ago, 3,300 views. Unbelievable. So definitely much to be learned from this creator. He's fully monetized, lots of ways to support him when we get there, including super chats and memberships. And Emotion will definitely share his knowledge with everybody about the journey along the way. Copper State Treasures, thank you so much for the kind words, and thank you for popping by. I really do appreciate that support. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I'll appreciate it greatly, especially because we had to restart, so we start the thumbs up back at 0 again. So I really do appreciate that extra support from everybody. So Writing with Emotion New Soul is actually the second channel from this talented singer and songwriter, and this is where we get a behind-the-scenes look at the creator from Emotion New Soul. And I really love the idea of this. I'm always happy to get a behind-the-scenes look at the creator. And he also shows us his writing process used in creating his original works, which is cool, and has experimented with some reaction videos. We see one here from a couple months ago with 7,000 views. So he's just doing a great job with that. And I'm not going to be surprised when this channel starts to really fly as well, because Emotion New Soul, we've talked offline. You know, we happen to be friends. Anybody everybody can reach out to me on the other social networks offline, but when I've spoken to Emotion New Soul, he literally said, I'm throwing everything I got at it, which is a great attitude to have, and I'm glad to see somebody so committed, but at the same time willing to share information for the betterment of everybody in the community. So, let's spin the wheel, and we'll see who's coming up next. It's going to be Lady S and family. We'll see what they've got going on, and I see that Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, who happens to be a member, is coming in just blazing with generosity and a super chat. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. And for that reason, we're going to make Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder the next channel that we look at on our screen before I spin the wheel again. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder has been with me from the beginning, but I'll talk about that story in a moment. Lady S and Family is another supportive creator. This is somebody who you run into constantly when you're out bouncing in between premieres and live streams. You'll find them supporting others all the time. And they came into the Tuber Chat community, and I noticed this right away, so we've already featured this channel as well. 736 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 that they're thinking about. They're here with us almost every single day in Tuber Chat as well. And like I said, we're recently featured. Today's featured channel is Jesse Miller Unboxings and More. I hope you'll connect with them as well. And I hope you'll enjoy the kind of support that comes back to you from a creator like Lady S and Family after you connect with them. Seems to be pure variety on this channel right now. Emotion, we're going to see. I hope this thing works for you today. Last time it only wanted to work on the other channel, but we'll see in a second. And I don't know if you quite hit it. If you notice the hit points, it says on it right there that there's 502 left. So we'll see if your super chat registers. And I do appreciate the extra support, so thank you for that. Don't tell me it's not going to register at all. Oh, something's happening. Look at that. You knocked it right down to 2 points left. What I'm talking about is the video game life meter under my camera here. And Emotion has just dropped a super chat. Every super chat and membership knocks a bit of life off of the stream boss. Whoever knocks the life out of the last stream boss becomes the next one. So you can see it's a little bit of fun to have that, something you can add into your own live streams if you're using OBS and Streamlabs. And I have mine set for 1 point per penny on US dollars, let's just say. So because Emotion gave a $5 super chat and the stream boss had 502 points left, the last 2 points were there. And Lighthouse and Anchor Designs came in to try to snipe it away. So we've got a battle going on there. But Emotion dropped another super chat on me. So thank you very much. I really do appreciate this extra support, especially from both of you, both Corinne and from Lighthouse and Anchor Designs and Emotion happen to be dear friends. And they're both here as members and moderators. You can see unbelievable generosity in these creators. They are definitely loyal and dedicated supporters as well, but I really do appreciate that extra support. We've looked at both of those channels now, but thank you very much for those extra super chats. And now Emotion is officially the new stream boss. I'm very happy because it didn't work the last time that he tried to do it. It was very unfair. One of the things you have to consider is because we're online, as we saw today, we had to restart our live stream again for another internet connection break. But some of the things that you use, like these plugins in Streamlabs OBS, can glitch. They're not 100% guaranteed, so you kind of have to let people know that. You don't want to say if you do something specific, especially financially, something for sure is going to happen if you can't guarantee it, right? Because then you can get people upset and this and that. But luckily, like I said, these are dear friends, very patient, very generous, and I really do appreciate all the extra support. So let us look at Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder. So this particular creator is somebody who's been with me for about 2 years now. I'd already been on YouTube for a couple of years before that. We're coming around to what I believe is 5 years now. I have to go back and look. But about 2 years ago is when I was introduced to the small YouTuber community. And the only reason we use those words is because it's so unbelievably popular on YouTube. If I use the term creator network, nobody would show up. But from the beginning, you know, we use the term small YouTuber. When I started to meet a lot of creators in this community, I noticed an unbelievable amount of generosity. One of these creators is Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, who's been with me from the beginning. And Makeup Mom and Son, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support from you as well. Of course, we looked at that channel as we came back from our unexpected break there. And Makeup Mom and Son, again, is here as a member and a moderator, and is a dear friend and somebody who shares knowledge as well as they gain experience in growing their own channel and putting a lot of focus on other creators at the same time. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder has been with me so long that when we started Superchat, he was the first creator to be selected out of the Superchat family to be featured on episode number 2. And then again on episode number 101 with his second channel, which we're going to look at. It's pure variety over here. And I want to make sure I don't fall behind. So I'm just going to take a very short video from you. So forgive me, but I'm just going to take this latest one that you've done, add it into a catch-up list to make sure I don't fall too far behind with your channel. He's got over 3,000 subscribers now, getting very close to 3,100, and is fully monetized on this channel, including super chats and memberships. So hopefully everybody will enjoy supporting him over here. And I'm just going to show you his second channel as well, Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream. And this is the second channel from this creator, of course, Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder. What we find on Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream is gaming videos done by the same creator from Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder. I'm just going to take your latest video and add this one into my catch-up playlist as well to stay caught up with this channel also. And you'll notice he does the featured channels collaboration that we talk about all the time. I know he's willing to swap playlists with other creators. And like I said, you wonder to yourself who's still going to be with you a year or two after you start your YouTube channel. And 300 live streams later, Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream is here with both channels supporting. Both channels are members, as a matter of fact, right this second, and we see extra generosity from this creator. Unbelievably supportive, and he will allow and encourage everybody to connect in his live streams as well, so you will meet more friends and family members over there too. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Kid Wonder's been a dear friend for a long time, as you can guess from my long-winded story. And I hope you'll support him on both channels. 799 subscribers right now on Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream. It will be wonderful if we can push this creator up and over the 800. If anybody has not already connected on Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream, which I'm going to do something I don't always do, but I'm going to drop the link for this. And I'd love to get him another subscriber or two just to get him up and over that 800. Of course, we're always looking for a little bit more so that if YouTube plays games with his numbers in the next couple of days, he doesn't slip back below the 800. But I'm hoping we can get him there right now. If anybody hasn't already connected to Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream, that's the second channel from that creator. His main channel, the link is dropped regularly because he is a gold member. So about every 30 minutes or so we see that. So Red Ruby Sky is here. This is another creator who's been with Superchat for quite some time. Recently started making regular appearances again and has been very much supportive to other creators. We see them almost every day here in Superchat. So hopefully you'll enjoy connecting to this creator and getting that kind of support coming back from them as well. I'm just going to add another couple of names onto our wheel. Let's get Garden State Gardener on there. Isaac Bernard Glover, I haven't added you yet, so I'll get that done right now. Glorious Platter, of course. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And Red Ruby Sky is bringing us pure variety on their channel, so hopefully you'll enjoy that when you get there. But we see a lot of pleasing visuals to get us started, and they have started experimenting with shorts as well, which is really cool. And I'm always happy to see creators breaking into shorts when it's appropriate. If you have content that's going to accent the rest of your channel, you might get some really wild numbers over there, and possibly even some subscribers from the shorts. And then Gloria's Platter. Oh, I talk about swapping playlists. Gloria's Platter is actually somebody I swap playlists with. Now, I kept on saying for a long time, it was just about a month ago, but it's getting a little bit farther than that. But it was recent. Gloria's Platter just swapped playlists with me personally. I am willing to do it. So if there's anybody in the chat that wants to do it, you can reach out to me. Best place is Instagram. It's all one word, Tuberchat. We can make that arrangement. I'm happy to do it, of course. And then if anybody hasn't already done that and wonders what on earth I'm talking about, I'm happy to do it with you for the first time so that I can let you know in a conversation we'll have outside about some of the things people will expect. It's easy stuff, and it's something that can really bump up your watch hours and get you some serious friendship started. That's the reason I push it, and that's the real benefit to what we talk about when we're talking about swapping playlists. And thank you for the kind words, Southern Sown and Grown. I'm going to get your channel onto our Wheel of Doom soon, and we'll introduce ourselves to you and your channel to everybody else if you can stick around with us for a little while longer. Team Goodman, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. When I put channels on the screen, it's not just based on how long you're here, but how much you're interacting with other creators. I have a robot in the background here called Bottissimo that helps keep track of the statistics in the chat. So when I need names for the wheel, I put them in some kind of a sensible order. Scratcher Chick is in the house. Good to see you here. And they happen to be a member, so we'll put them on the wheel right away. Sparkle's Hope Chest is here with us every day in Tuberchat. This is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. This is somebody who is definitely willing to share for others, and what we see from this creator is pure variety on their channel. They do a lot of different things. Right now they've got a series going on where we're getting a great behind-the-scenes look at the creator behind Sparkle's Hope Chest. She's doing a series called Motel Life, and this is talking about her life in motel living right now and some life changes that have recently happened. It's interesting to note that Sparkle's Hope Chest is mom to Wolf Spirit Productions, who we see here in real life, and I'm always happy to see these creators supporting each other. They recently got together and brought us at least one more collaboration that I've seen so far, so we can keep connected with both of these creators and find some of that. And like I said, I really enjoy the behind the scenes look that we're getting at this creator. I'm still stuck around episode number 5, but I hope in the next few days I can catch up and watch some more of this. Sparkle's Hope Chest is doing a great job with that. Derek's Journey, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend, even if it's brief, and I do appreciate those thumbs up. Ghostly Winds, good to see you in the house as well. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, they really do help. I'll appreciate it greatly. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I'll appreciate it greatly. Let's spin the wheel. And if anybody has the ability to share today's stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that as well. It sends signals into the YouTube algorithm, of course. It gets us more people in here for today, but also does great for us in the coming days, possibly even weeks and beyond. So let's look at the Stock Explorer. This is a creator. I got to catch up with you now. I can see I'm falling behind. I can see from some of the search results that are coming up for you. I've got to look at this. I'm way behind with you already. I don't mean to fall so far behind. I'm going to take this shorter video to make sure that I catch up. And I put this on my catch-up list. I want to catch you for these live streams. The Stock Explorer, of course, is going to give us some insight and opinion when it comes to the stock market and things that are going on right now. But what I love about what they're doing on their channel is the fact that this is a dynamic creator. They're very outgoing. You can see they're dynamic. They have great presentation, but they give us a real world look at what some of these companies are doing, not just talking about the companies and the fundamentals of, you know, I expect this to go up tomorrow and that tomorrow. They talk about the products and why it might be a long-term or short-term play for anybody who's considering investing in the stock market, this and that. And I really like the down-to-earth look that they're giving us as well. This creator happens to be extremely supportive, so they engage conversation both here in Superchat, and I have run into them in many other places doing the same thing, engaging conversation, staying involved in the chat, involved in the community, and really nurturing some of the friendships that are out there. So I had a great time for the one live stream I managed to catch the Stock Explorer on right now, but I did go through a lot of their videos right before featuring this channel recently, and I'm looking forward to catching up with them and catching some more. They also intend on bringing us some more crypto talk as well, which is of personal interest to me, but I know a lot of people are considering that who are not already in as well. So it's great that we have somebody that's willing to share that kind of information to hopefully benefit everybody as well. So let's spin the wheel. Makeup Mom said you're breathing through a paper bag now. I hope that's not absolutely serious, or I hope you're all right. So yeah, the problem with me is I don't get to see everything that goes on in the chat. I fall behind, and then once in a while I see something and I'm taking the conversation completely out of context. So forgive me for that. If anybody does mention something that you mean for me to see, like a question or a comment, then please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention Superchat Connect and Grow, and that will hopefully help me see it easier, and I will hopefully catch it the next time around. Yeah, I think Makeup Mom and Son might have been kidding, but Gloria's Platter is here right now. And like I was talking about just a few moments ago, this is a creator who I recently swapped playlists with. The Past Life Explorer, good to see you here. Oh dear, Makeup Mom and Son, you're getting it from all angles over there. Glorious Platter has 798 subscribers. We got another creator right on the cusp of the 800 milestone, and I wonder if we can get Glorious Platter up and over. Glorious Platter is somebody who I recently swapped playlists with, so I know she's willing to do that. She'll mention in the chat many times. Anybody here who is willing to swap playlists with each other can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat, and other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Glorious Platter brings us a lot of delicious looking content. I don't watch a lot of shorts videos. I keep saying this, but I haven't been on the app enough because I'm on a computer most of the time when I can be on YouTube. So I'm going to try to get into watching a lot more shorts videos if I'm out and able to have the phone running or something like that. But you can see she's doing a great job with these thumbnails, giving us some serious presentation here. And then as well, it looks like things that we're going to be able to attempt to make ourselves. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And Gloria's Platter's been a friend for a long time, willing to share knowledge learned along the way as well. So I'm happy to see that. I'm always happy to see creators willing to share knowledge for the betterment of everybody. And pardon me, so Ghostly Winds is in the house. I was just going to get another channel here. There was a Southern Sown and Grown. Let me get you onto our wheel, because you've been here a little while, and I want to see what you've got going on your channel. We'll introduce you to everybody. And we'll get Ghostly Winds on there. And we'll get Derek's Journey, and we'll get Past Life Explorer. And all of these creators have been generous and loyal and dedicated friends to TuberChat for quite some time. One of the most pleasing things for me personally is when we're doing these live streams and I'm able to put channels on the screen. it's nice to see friends that now we've had for so long. I know there's new people coming in all the time, and I look forward to more stories about these creators as I get to know their channels. But it's nice to see some of the creators who are coming along, who've been with us for so long, who've, turned into friends more than just people on YouTube that you meet and support and things like that. We have stories to tell about their channels, my friendship with these creators. And this, like I said earlier today, and the other part of our live stream, is one of the things that most people say is the greatest part of the YouTube journey, is the friendships that are made along the way. And then thank you, Derek's Journey. Thank you very much. That's a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I really do appreciate you coming by. And I appreciate every moment everybody can spend. Thank you for the thumbs up. And get some good rest. Derek's Journey is always trying to motivate us with particularly fitness. And I'll show you their channel at some point soon when the wheel decides so. We'll have a quick look, even though they'll be gone already, because they are so motivating as well. Marino's Mysteries has been with Superchatters for a little while now as well, with 110 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther and get them rolling on the road towards 200. I don't want to fall too far behind with your channel, so I'm going to take this 46-minute video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up playlist. This is just something I use so that I can stay caught up with creators, make sure I don't fall too far behind with your channel. And hopefully everybody is doing okay, meeting new friends and family members here. And if you have the ability to share today's stream out, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate that as well. Japanese snack food here. Interesting. Marino's Mysteries. It's pure variety on this channel. They've got lots of different content for us to use to get to know both the channel and its creator. And they bring a bit of tongue-in-cheek comedy into their videos as well, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Thank you, Call Me Ender. I know today's a very late stream. It's different from the times that we usually stream, but I do mix them up as often as I can so we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I just had some family stuff going on today, so I appreciate everybody coming in for such a late stream. We'll be back to fairly regular times next week, and we will actually be back in less than 12 hours for another live stream for what will be, for me, Monday morning. I'm on Sunday night right now. Let's look at Garden State Gardener. And then Ghostly Winds is definitely pointing out some of a way of looking at things when I talk about the idea of, Tuber Chat turning into much more of a family than just a community, when especially we get into the stories that are told between different creators because of the collaborations that are done, the friendships that are made, the funny things that happen to us along our way. I'm sure eventually everybody has funny stories about different things they've dealt with on YouTube, and it's always great to see that, and it's great to see friends that both are new, that you meet, that especially come in blazing with generosity and support for others, not to mention friends who've been with you for a while. Past Life Explorer, yeah, is it Sunday already? Paulie 180 Animation Studios, let me get you onto the wheel. And Team Goodman, let me get you onto the wheel. And Garden State Gardener, I was talking about their live stream. So they've got Sunday Fun Day happening. Here's a registration video that they had put up. There's their Sunday Fun Day. You'll have to forgive me. I was away out today. That's why we're doing our stream so late. So I had to miss that. But look at the views on this. 357 views for a 2-hour video. That's slightly more than Tuber Chat usually gets in a 2.5-hour period. So the reason why I bring this up is just to say, like, you can imagine how busy that chat is. Guarded State Gardener is just doing a great job over there, and I had a good time the last time I was there. It's very fast-paced and high energy. I'm still getting to know the content and the creator, to be honest with you, but I can see that they're doing a lot of giveaways and things like that, which is really cool. Fully monetized, lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships, of course, and they've got over 1,400 subscribers. Looks like they've got it locked in with a little more than 1,410. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards 1,500. So I'm going to move a little bit faster through channels now because we've been on for a while, except for our little break there that was unexpected. I should take an official break, so I have to do that because we got to run our slides. So I'm going to go for about 3 minutes. I'm going to come right back and we're going to look at Isaac Bernard Glover. Okay, we're back with Isaac Bernard Glover. Now, I put this channel up because I said I would, but I didn't realize we already looked at this channel earlier. So I'll spin the wheel right away. We'll get another channel happening, and thank you everybody for hanging out. If you have the ability to share today's stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network. I will appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat today and does wonders in the algorithm for the coming days and possibly even weeks ahead, of course. As well, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Makeup Mom and Sons talking about Turkey Day over there. Interesting for that to be coming up. And of course, Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So I'm curious to see what kind of videos everybody's going to come out revolving around all of that stuff in the next little while. Team Goodman is up right now. We don't have a sub count on this channel right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we just want to push each other along. Team Goodman is an extremely supportive and dynamic couple of creators. They do pure variety on their channel, as a matter of fact, but they do a lot of live streaming where they will allow and encourage everybody to connect the same way that we do here. You'll often see them here in Tuber Chat saying we're here till the end because they support so unbelievably much. They try to make their stay as long as they possibly can, for which I'm very grateful. I always appreciate every moment everybody can spend here. Khalid Delicious Food, thank you for coming in. Let me get you onto our wheel as well. And I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get to our next channel. And Team Goodman, this will be your first Thanksgiving in the States. I'm sure you are going to find yourself overwhelmed with some of the things that happen. Thank you, Khalid Delicious Food. Here in Canada, we celebrate Thanksgiving in October. So I've already had mine, and we get together with family. I'm very lucky. I have a tight-knit family, and we always get together. We have a big meal and hang out with each other, and family time is my favorite thing. So now we're looking at Paulie 180 Animation Studios, 132 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther on the road towards 200. Phasio to Phase King, good to see you back in the house as well. And we see Paulie 180 Animation Studios doing some featured channels collaborations here, which is very cool. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience and the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. And if you have featured Tuber Chat on your front page, just please make sure that I know so I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. Paulie 180 Animation Studios is bringing us animations now in 4K, which is fantastic. You can imagine the kind of work that goes into making 3D animations like this. And Paulie 180 Animation Studios is obviously putting a lot of work into their videos. It's really something to see. They're almost all perfect for connecting. We want to make sure we're always connecting with a video that's at least 3 minutes long. The last 2 are just perfect. And leaving a meaningful, genuine comment of at least a few sentences on every video when we're connecting with them. Tanae Plays YT, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, and thank you, Team Goodman. I always appreciate that from you. And then, where is showing the short fund someone received? I should ask around and see if my friends, I think Corinne was talking about that the other day, about people getting money from the shorts fund. And I haven't personally seen it yet. I don't do a lot of shorts, even on my personal channel, and we don't do them at all on the other channels that I run. So I haven't seen that myself personally to be able to give you accurate information, but I am curious about anybody that has received money from the shorts fund, because I'm curious exactly, you know, they'll tell us how to qualify. It's another story to see people actually drawing income from that. But we'll see about that. I should ask about that, actually. I'm just making a note so I can ask around a few friends about that. And thank you, Cali Delicious Food. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Paulie 180 Animation Studios has been a longtime friend of Superchat. There's somebody who comes in and engages the chat regularly. So hopefully you'll enjoy connecting with them and the kind of support that comes back from them as well. Right now we're going to look at a longtime friend of Superchat. Ghostly Wins has shown generosity in a very unique way. This is a creator who is definitely willing to go over and above when it comes to supporting other creators. And, you wonder to yourself on YouTube, who's still going to be with you a year from now or 2 years from now when you have started your YouTube channel and are on your journey. And after all this time, 300 episodes of Superchat, Ghostly Wins has been there pretty much from the beginning and is still with us today, coming in occasionally, and has literally had my back when it comes to noticing different things on YouTube or in the YouTube streets and things like that, and will definitely go over and above to share and interact with friends. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that kind of support coming back from them. Ghostly Wins always engages the chat here in Superchat, for which I'm very grateful. But as well, when you get to their channel and you hang out with them playing video games, which is most often what they're doing, of course, we see a creator that is very dynamic, but also very welcoming, and you can feel the fun that they're having in the stream while they're playing. I haven't caught them outside of a very upbeat and happy mood. And it's always heartwarming to see that, and it makes it a lot of fun to be a part of the stream. They're able to keep up with the chat at the same time as playing, which is really cool. So I just caught you a couple weeks ago. I can't believe it's been that long already, but I'm going to take this video that you made, and I'm going to add this into a special playlist I have called Catch Up so that I can stay caught up with your channel and hopefully not fall too far behind. 672 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push Ghostly Wins a little bit closer to the 700 they're thinking about. And shorts can grow your channel fast, Khalid Delicious Food. One of the things... Oh, one person already received Shorts Fund that you know. Very cool. We're going to look at Khalid Delicious Food right now. This is a longtime friend of Superchat, somebody who can't always be here because of our time zone differences, but always spreads a lot of positivity in the chat, for which I'm grateful. And yes, Ghostly Wins always has fun. You can tell when you're in somebody's stream, right? And that kind of thing really sets the tone and makes it fun to be a part of. So I've been lucky to catch Ghostly Wins a few times, but they've been here with Superchat for a long time, many times. So Khalid Delicious Food is here with 2,600 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 2,700 they're now going to be thinking about. We can see they're doing a lot of shorts videos now, which is cool. I see you've just been putting these out. And some of these, have some great views, right? When you see a mix of shorts, so some of these like 21 views here, 23 views here, but then we see 722 views here, 1,700 views here. Some of these are really flying, which is really, really cool. And in the case of a food or cooking channel like this is a perfect accent. So one of the things we think about is that shorts can bring you a lot of subscribers because the views sometimes get really, really wild. But what happens is when you can find a mix of shorts that will accent the other content on your channel, you run the best chance of having those subscribers come back for your regular content. Because shorts is a different thing, right? We're talking about TikTok and Instagram type stuff, stories type stuff, where people are kind of flipping through quick. It was all meant to be just fun and singing and dancing and quick things and whatever. And now with the shorts, you have an opportunity to introduce people to your channel. I don't do a lot personally because my personal channel is just variety. There's not a lot of stuff that I've had as good ideas that are appropriate. I have had a few videos hit 1,000 views, but I haven't had the kind of success that some of the other creators here in Superchat have had, where the videos fly, just way outside of those numbers. But I'm glad to see that people are getting paid from this. And then let's see what we're going to do about spinning the wheel. Videos and ketchup. Ghostly Winds. Oh, yes. I forget. We were talking about that. The American Wanderer. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. It's been a little while, but it's good to have you back in the chat. Charlene Heel is here. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Mo, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's another generous creator that shares for us on Twitter. So anybody who tweets or retweets for Tuber Chat automatically gets added by me into a list that we have. And what that is, Twitter lists are a thing, something where you can categorize your followers, or people you want to follow is a better way of putting it, more accurate way of putting it. You can categorize the people that you follow so that you could divide your news feed into different sections. So for instance, if you follow a lot of news channels, you could put everybody into a news list. Then you would see only posts by them when you click on it. You could change to entertainment, you could change to music, you could change to food, you could change to motivation, like anything you want, right? So that's a great tool. The reason why we've got it on Tuber Chat is because I want you to be able to go to our Twitter page, look at our list of what we call Tuber Chat stars, YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others. And when you get there, you will find almost 100 creators now who are in the Tuber Chat family and active on Twitter and willing to share for others, which can be a magical combination, right? So if you can find some of these people to become friends with and connect on Twitter, you might be able to trade favors over there and find yourself a serious influx of some outside traffic coming in, which is great. So I hope everybody will check that out. And again, that's for anybody who tweets or retweets for Tuber Chat. I just go through the notifications once a week, find out who's retweeted for us, add everybody into that list. And I know a few creators are doing that for each other. Mo is on there, that's for sure. And we've got lots of other creators here in the Tuber Chat family. Like I said, about 100 now. Getting close anyway, getting close if we're not quite there. I hope you'll check that out. Phase Yoda Phase King, let me get you onto the wheel. And I'll spin in a moment. We should talk about Charlene Heel. This is an extremely energetic creator, somebody who wants to bring motivation and enlightenment to everybody. We see Charlene Heel out in between different people's premieres, live streams, and commenting on videos. And Charlene Heel is always bringing positivity and motivation. So I hope that you'll connect with her, because first of all, on this channel, you'll find that kind of encouragement, motivation, inspiration. But then as well, Charlene Heel will give an unbelievable amount of support back. This is definitely a creator with a ton of energy, and she brings it everywhere she goes. Past Life Explorer is coming up right now. And then we're going to add Cali King 916. I should have had that channel on the wheel already, but we'll get them on there now. They give us a real-world look at Sacramento, California. I'm sorry to hear that the Raiders didn't have a good day, but or month, but hopefully you're doing okay. Thank you, Mo, again. They've shared for us many times, and I really do appreciate that. If anybody in the house hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always out there supporting each other with thumbs up. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I'll appreciate it greatly. We had to restart the stream today because of the internet connection, so we're starting our thumbs up back at 0 again, so I will appreciate it from everyone. Past Life Explorer is another longtime friend of Tuber Chat. They've been with us pretty much from the beginning. They're previously featured. Look at that handsome guy. Yeah, nobody knows what Past Life Explorer looks like. And you'll have to visit their channel to see what on earth I'm talking about when I say that. But when you get over there, they're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. It's been a while since I've been there, but I have caught them on a live stream. They've got, well, many times, they've got a very engaging panel going on most of the time when they're live, and they are very welcoming. And now Tuber Chat has a lot of friends in the paranormal genre that were introduced by Past Life Explorer, a lot of creators that are still with us today. As a matter of fact, I have an interview coming up in a little while with Have Cheetah Will View. We'll be getting together to interview Huntophobia, with whom I went out on a couple of paranormal adventures. So I'm going to take your latest video, Past Life Explorer, and add this into a special playlist I've got called Catch Up, or as Ghostly Winds would say, Catch Up, so that I can stay caught up with your channel and make sure I don't fall too far behind, and see what you've come up with lately. And then thank you so much, The American Wander. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. Thank you for that. Thanks for the thumbs up, and hopefully we'll see you again very soon. I mix the times of the live streams up. We're usually not this late, but I had some family stuff today, and usually every week we try to mix the streams up a little bit. Next week we'll be back to different times that seem a little bit more consistent with what we usually do. And thank you, Past Life Explorer, always for the kind words. I really do look forward to the next time I can catch you live, because like I said, everybody's always been welcoming. I have friends to this day that still come by regularly that started from Past Life Explorer, and I appreciate that, because you've given an entire a big chunk of Superchat's family is in the paranormal genre now, and that started, like I said, with Past Life Explorer and their generosity and willing to introduce people to each other. So Derek's Journey is here with 1,280 subscribers. Now this creator just came through quickly. They weren't able to stay, but they're an unbelievably generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, so I wanted to introduce their channel to you quickly anyway. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when you get there. You can see they do a lot of featured channels on their front page, which I think speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind the channel. I don't want to fall behind with them, so I'm going to take their latest November Steps Challenge and add this into my catch-up list. And what you'll find from Derek's Journey is a lot of motivation when it comes to the idea of fitness, particularly things that anybody can pretty much do. But then as well, we get a great look at the creator behind the channel and their family life as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. There you go, Ghostly Winds. Yes, extra toppings. As a side note, my favorite food is pizza, and I do like a pizza that's got a lot of ingredients. So interesting that you would put it that way. So let me spin the wheel, and we'll get another channel up here quickly. Derek's Journey just came through quick today. And we will look at Sweeney's Creek Farm. I'm not sure if they're still with us. I'm going to have to refresh my page and see if I can double check that. Sweeney's Creek Farm is here for what I believe is the second time. We've only looked at this channel on the screen once before, but we'll see what they've got going on. And forgive me, Ghostly Winds. Yeah, I did put we just talked about your channel. I didn't want to make the mistake of not doing it. I always would rather make the mistake of doing something twice than not doing it at all. Sweeney's Creek Farm has 593 subscribers, so we're happy to see that they've got their community tab. And like I said, we're just looking at this channel for the second time. So I'm going to take a second video here and add this into my catch-up list so that I can see what else they've got going on as I get to know this channel and its creator. Hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. But they're back with us today, so hopefully we'll see a lot more support coming back from them for a lot of creators as well, and we'll push them a little bit closer to the 600 subscribers that they're thinking about. So I don't think that Sweeney's Creek Farm is still with us. You can let me know if you are still here, and what I will do is look through our chat list and see if there's anybody I can add that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen right now. We're probably still going to be here for the better part of a half an hour. I'd say 15-20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, and we'll get as many channels on the screen as we can, hopefully everybody. And I'll spin right now. My other window wants to lag on me. And then thanks so much, Ghostly Winds. Yes, Ghostly Winds has always been somebody who frequents the gym, which I wish I would as well. Maybe I'll take some motivation from you someday. And I hope you'll start posting a lot more content. I look forward to the next time I can catch you on a live stream as well. Tuber Chat, if you ever get a chance to try Mod Pizza, you put every topping for $7.99. However, but I'm in Canada. We don't have it. So I'll look forward to it one of these days if I can ever get somewhere where they have that. And we do have one. I think it's called Free Topping Pizza. Scratch and PA might know it, or Hope Bus if they're still around. Actually, Hope Bus, let me know if you're still here, because I would like to, I'll put you on the wheel. I don't know if they're still here. And then, thank you, Ghostly Wins. Let's look at Scratcher Chick right now. If there's anybody in the chat or listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just please let me know. We'll make sure we get you on. I want to make sure we get to everybody's channel. We're not in any race to go, but we'll probably be on for another like 15 or 20 minutes, like I was saying. Scratcher Chick is here with over 1,000 subscribers. They've got it locked in with about 1,030 right now. I can see I'm falling behind with your channel. They're posting frequently, but I want to make sure I don't fall too far behind. So I'm going to take actually this 7-minute video, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. I'm going to call it the Ghostly Wins list. And this way, when I have an opportunity, I'll go through that list and I'll make sure I stay caught up with your channel and don't fall too far behind. There's a pizza franchise I was talking about called Free Topping Pizza here. I think their thing is the same thing. You just pay a price for the pizza. You can put whatever you want on it. Because we get stuck in these things, you know, like one of the most frustrating things for me is a pizza place that'll give you a deal and they'll say, like, you know, we'll give you two topping pizzas. And I'm like, what am I supposed to put on it? Now, if anybody likes that, that's fine. If all you like is a couple of ingredients, there's nothing wrong with that. I happen to want my pizza piled up with all kinds of stuff, so it can get very expensive. Or when I see those deals, what I might do is get something like a pepperoni pizza, and then I will get all the other toppings on something else. But that's just a note, because of course I got pizza in my head now again. You're gonna have to have that tomorrow. Scratcher Chick is an extremely supportive creator, so they're here with us in Tuber Chat frequently, but as well when we're out supporting other creators, we run into Scratcher Chick regularly. They happen to be a member, so we put them on the wheel as soon as they got here today. And I see a new channel in the chat, Spring, the Fiber Enthusiast. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And yes, I definitely do love a pizza loaded with stuff. I always like independent places, so I will use a franchise if I need to, or if I'm with people who want to, you know, use a franchise occasionally. But most often I like independent places. I feel like they have to live on their product and its quality. And it seems to be the case. So it's not often that I found an independent place that doesn't do a good job. Southern Sewn and Grown is here for the first time, so we're going to introduce ourselves to this channel right now with 121 subscribers. I'm hoping we can give them a warm welcome and push them a little bit farther up towards the 130 they'll be thinking about today, a little bit farther on the road to 200. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I'll take this 13-minute grocery haul video and add this into my catch-up list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my my catch-up list. See, I'm doing things wrong. I'm being silly about this. Forgive my speech. These things, I say so much of the same things all the time, and I'm mixing up my whole speech. I'm adding it into my watch later list, and I use these separately. My watch later list is especially for brand new channels. And what I will do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. It's my pleasure having your channel up. I'm just going to look through our chat as well. I do have pizza on the brain now. That's why I'm going to end up eating tomorrow, even though I shouldn't. It'd be nice if I take a day off from some calories, but that's okay. Tina Zone, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. And let me see who we've got in the chat that I haven't put up yet. Thank you, everybody, especially for hanging out tonight on such an odd, late stream. I don't like to take the day off from Tuber Chat unless I absolutely have to, and I did have some family stuff today. So we're doing a very late one. We'll be back in less than 12 hours, as a matter of fact. I'm going to get Spring the Fiber Enthusiast on the wheel right away. Usually it takes a little while, but we're just going to be on for another 15 minutes or so. So I will get that on right away along with Tinazone. And we'll spin the wheel. If we lose the connection now, we're not going to come back because I did restart once already. So hopefully it'll hold itself together for another 15 minutes while we get through what we're doing, or 10 minutes maybe. Phasio to Face King is coming up. This is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat as well. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. 2,600 subscribers over here. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 2,700 that they're thinking about. It has been a little while since they've been here, but Phasio to Face King's been a longtime friend and great supporter to Tuber Chat. I'm just going to take your latest video because I see I'm behind with you and add it into my Ghostly Winds playlist there for catching up, and what that will allow me to do is make sure I don't fall too far behind with your channel. But I'll look forward to catching up there, and hopefully everybody will enjoy the kind of support that comes back from Phasio to Face King, a channel that we see regularly here in Tuber Chat. And so, yeah, thank you, Spring the Fiber Enthusiast. I have a robot, and what happens here in the background is Bottissimo, who you've seen in the chat, will our... Marino's Mystery says there's no calories in pizza. Good, good, I'll take your word for that. My robot helps me keep track of not only how long everybody's here, but how active everybody is in the chat. And we tend to get very, very busy, so it can take a long time to get onto the wheel. We call it the Wheel of Doom. It was just named that for fun by one of our friends from a long time ago. And so we keep that name, and it brings a little bit of fun into the live stream. And then eventually your channel comes up, and when we get down to a point where there's only 5 or 6 names left, I add a few more from our chat list. But since you're here right now, and we are coming towards the end of our live stream for today, we'll be here for another 10 minutes or so, I just wanted to check out your channel right away. So, Spring the Fiber Enthusiast is here for the first time. 322 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 330 they're thinking about today and give them a warm welcome. Now, again, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is just take your latest video here, and I'm going to add this into my watch later list. And again, what that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, pardon me, I'll go through my watch later list, I'll watch your video in full, I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Pardon me, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So let's spin the wheel. We've got 2 more channels to look at. If there's anybody in the chat or listening or watching that hasn't already had their channel on the wheel or the screen, just let me know. We'll make sure we get to everybody. And Cali King 916 is coming up right now. This is a creator who came into the Tuber Chat community just a couple of weeks ago, blazing with support for other creators. I see them all the time bouncing in between different people's premieres and live streams. They're supporting on both of our channels as well. 174 subscribers here. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they'll be thinking about. They give us a real world look at Sacramento, California, which I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying getting to know this channel and its creator, and we see a lot of motivation coming from them too as they engage the chat, for which I'm very grateful. And we see Homestead Family Reclaim is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you, Southern Sown and Grown. Hopefully you've met a couple of friends and family members today. We're here every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. But I try to post the live streams a couple of days in advance so that when we get close to the weekend, you can look, plan if you need to, and then set your reminders. Even though I hope you have our notification bell on so you don't miss those live streams. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. They really do help, like I said. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it. But you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Cabaret Gaming is in the house. I see you got a new avatar, so I got to see what you've done over there. Thank you for the thumbs up. Cabaret Gaming actually has 2 channels. I'll show you both of them when we get them up here. Let's spin the wheel. Oh, pardon me. Michael's Adventures always has the most pleasant things to say. Michael's Adventures is a dear friend and happens to be here as a beloved and dedicated moderator. And Spring the Fiber Enthusiast. Hopefully everybody has their thumb up. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone. So this is the reason that hosts will, during a live stream, remind everybody. Even videos we do it. We remind everybody, please give that thumbs up. Please give a thumbs up. Because when you're on a phone, you know, it's not right in front of your face all the time. You have to turn the chat off. And on a computer, depending on how your windows are set up, you might need to be reminded as well. So I have to be reminded myself from time to time. Most of the time, I remember to do it. I'm sure most people do, and for that, I'm grateful. So, Homestead Family Reclaim is here with 170 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. This is a fairly new channel to Superchat. They've only been here a couple of times before. I'm still getting to know the content and the creator behind this channel. But I'm going to take your latest video and add this into my watch later list. Again, I meant to put that in my catch-up list. Pardon me while I engage in the silliness here. So the reason why I keep this special playlist called Catch Up now is simply so that I can keep caught up with creators and make sure I don't fall too far behind. Playlists can be a great tool, as well as something you can use to organize your channel and organize your content so that viewers can binge watch your stuff. But I use playlists all the time. I use my watch later list most often for new creators here in Superchat to make sure I connect with them the right way. And then I use my catch-up list to make sure that I don't fall too far behind with creators. As we grow and follow more and more other creators, we know that it is harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. And so as long as everybody's always supporting each other as much as we can, everybody will be fine. But this is one of the tools I use to try to stay caught up. So yes, hopefully you'll meet lots of new friends here. And Homestead Family Reclaim, thank you for coming back in. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get one more channel up here. Patrick Hollick, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to put you on the wheel right away as well. Patrick Hollick's been a long time friend of Tuberchat also, and Tina Zone is coming up right now. We've seen this channel many times before. It's good to have you back in the chat today. 1,260 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're thinking about. It's pure variety on Tina Zone, and hopefully you'll enjoy that variety and the support that comes back from a creator like this, plus the shorts that they've been doing as well. I'm glad to see you experimenting with these. I'm glad to see you got one here with a handful of views as well, which is great. I'm always happy to see this stuff moving. Homestead Family Reclaim, I'm always doing good. Hopefully you are as well. And Patrick Collett, fellow Canadian, yes. Let's get your channel onto the wheel. So I'm going to move a little bit quickly now. We've been on for quite some time. We're just going to go for another 5 minutes or so. We'll look at these last couple of channels. I'll make one last call for anybody that hasn't already been on the wheel or the screen. We like to put every channel on. And, oh, Cabaret Gaming, I've got you there. You've updated your new logo and banner. Very cool. I did see the avatar, so we'll look at that in a second. It looks like the wheel wants to give you a best for last scenario today. So Patrick Collett has 1,370 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. And we see a lot of variety on this channel. As you can see, I'm just reading the banner. It says gaming, cooking, hiking, exploring Newfoundland, which is great. So a fellow Canadian, like I said, and I'm falling behind with your channel. So I'm just going to take your latest video, add this into my catch-up playlist, and that will allow me to stay caught up with your channel, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And it's great to have you back in the chat. And then, as well, in a moment, we'll look at Cabaret Gaming. So we did have to restart the stream today just due to an internet connection problem. I don't have the best internet in the world. I live about an hour and a half away from Toronto, close to Niagara Falls in southern Ontario, Canada. Our internet is not that, you know, fiber optic, 5G, you know, hardcore stuff. So we unfortunately have to deal with a little bit of this. I know 5 years from now, streamers are going to be looking back at this, laughing at the troubles that we had. But for now, we have to deal with a bit of that. Anyway, so on that note, it makes our thumbs up start back at 0. So if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And then as well, we're going to look at the last 2 channels today. Homestead Family Reclaim. It is almost bedtime for me today. I've had a bit of a long day, and we're back early tomorrow. We're back in 10 hours. Cabaret Gaming is coming up right now, and I'll show you their second channel in a minute. They always remember the thumbs up. There's a new logo from Cabaret Gaming. Very cool. And new banner as well. That's awesome. Very colorful. I'm always happy to see bright, colorful things with great contrast that you can see will look good both on a phone, a tablet, a computer, in landscape or portrait. That's great stuff. So I'm not sure if you used Canva here for this particular one or another similar system, but you've got your banner with all the right stuff in the right places, and then of course all the links are set up over here. You can see that Cabaret Gaming is very active on the other social networks, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I don't want to fall too far behind with your channel. I'm just going to take your latest video, add it into my catch-up list, and I'm going to go to Cabaret Vlogs, and we'll see what they've got going on over here. And then thank you, Marino's Mysteries. Thank you for the extra thumbs up. Southern Sown and Grown. And then Cabaret Vlogs over here has 110 subscribers. They're bringing us different content, a lot of gadgets and how-to videos. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that as well. You see tutorial tips and vlogs. And Cabaret Gaming's been a longtime friend of Superchat, an extremely supportive creator. I hope you'll support them on both channels. We'd love to get them rolling over here, and as you can see, they're doing more social media over there as well. So thank you everybody for the time that you spent. Superchat is here every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. We're back in less than 10 hours. So I appreciate every moment that everybody spent. Hopefully we'll see you as early as tomorrow. If not, I hope you've got the notification bell on and are subscribed now so that we catch you next weekend when we have our next live streams. So thank you everybody for the time that you spent, and we'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.